Welcome to our channel, ladies and gentlemen. From where Raila Amolo Odinga is, I know he must be wondering why he made a move to join William Samoei Ruto, because William Ruto wanted to destroy Raila. That is the only man he feared in the political scene. After the Kisii heckling, I know Raila might be wondering, why did I do this? One very funny thing with politics is the people who are around him are now telling him, usijali mzee, kuna watu hapa na pale walileta youths wa kupigia kelele. But the truth is, Simba Ratli is the Kisii governor. Silvanus Osoro, who is the majority chief whip, is in love with Raila because of the handshake. And so, those are almost the two senior-most leaders in Kisii. There is no anyone who could have paid youths to heckle Raila Amolo Odinga. And if you ask me, this was spontaneous, and they wanted to send a message. They don't want Kasongo. For Kasongo, it's okay. He's enjoyed this for over a year. When youths went to the streets, he killed them, he kidnapped them, you know, all this. But for Raila, I know he's regretting. Let no one, those who are around Raila Amolo Odinga, let no one start deceiving Raila that you know someone paid the goons. No. And if you want to know that this is serious, that was just the beginning. Wherever Raila will be going, except maybe in Nyanza, this will be familiar since where people are saying Ruto must go, Raila must go. But ladies and gentlemen, more videos are now coming up where even Ruto himself is being heckled. There is no breathing space for him. I want us to watch some of these videos and analyze them very critically because things are not good. And I need someone who will look at the king and tell him you are naked, because the way things are, wengine bado wanaambia Raila na Ruto, you are dressed in your Sunday best, which is not the case. But very fast, ladies and gentlemen, we are doing a 50 bob challenge for our sister Hope, a young lady who is at the Thika Medical Training College. She reached out to us and she requested us. She's in her second semester. And there is no school fees, lack of even accommodation, and she needs some personal items. I'm going to put her video at the end of this video. I'm going to put that clip where she's requesting us to come in a big way. I had updated in my earlier video. We are at 24,000. For accommodation, we need some 4,000. We're looking for a house of about 4,000. In the next 6 months. A well-wisher gave me 4,000. That is for 1 month. I'm kindly requesting anyone who can come in. For school fees, which is 39,000 Kenya shillings, we have gotten 19,000. And we need more if you can come and help us. Don't forget to watch her clip at the end of this video, please. And if you are touched, there are two ways of paying because we are doing a 50 bob challenge, and I want to thank those who have sacrificed their little to help this lady. They are the future ladies. I'm sure one day you will get into a hostel and you will get our sister Hope there. You can pay using Jiunge app, which is an app that I understand all the Kenya Medical Training Centers are using. Log in, it will require your email address and a password to the email. You will key in the name. The name is Hope Rofeka, and of course there is an admission there. Number 2, you can use my number 0716 200 137 is the M-Pesa number. The name is Frederick Oko. In case you pay through the Jiunge app, update me so that we can reconcile the accounts. I'm kindly requesting, please, in a very big way, just give 50 bob shillings if you have. Just sacrifice that. I realized that there are about 89 people who have contributed. Some others have paid thousands, others have paid 50, others 100, kulingana na uwezo wako. If we could get another, because I was looking at 2,000 people giving 50 shillings, but now that wengine wamelipa 1,000 and all that, if I could get just maybe 1,000 people just giving me 50 Kenya shillings each, I know we will reach a milestone. And very urgently, we want someone who can give us shopping, because amemaliza kila kitu, toothpaste, sanitary pads, sabuni, mafuta, all that. If can get someone, hata kama unaweza nituma pale supermarket na uniambie chukua unipatie till number. We really need that very urgently and kindly. I really wanted us to complete this by Monday tomorrow. If all goes well, then we take this money to her. If you can pay via the Junge app, it will go directly to the bank and Hope will receive a message. So kindly, ladies and gentlemen, help. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to watch this video here where William Ruto is being heckled on, I think it was on his way after the burial of Wafula Chebukati. But even before that, there is this club in Embu where there was this one when they just erupted into Ruto must go. There is a Ruto must go moment. And I'm really very sad that Raila has joined this bandwagon of people who are being chased away. I don't like seeing Raila being chased, but mwiba wa kujitakia uambiwi pole. Ni yeye aliamua kujoin Kasongo. Kindly take a look at the Ruto must go moments. From where William Ruto is, he's enjoying NIS report, intelligence report, and he knows he's very unpopular. That is why he rushed to cling into Raila's cloak so that he's not left alone. But in the process, wanaanguka pamoja. Sijui nani anaanguka na mwingine. Ruto anaanguka na Raila, sijui wanaanguka pamoja. And Ruto understands very well that things are not well for him. If you live in our country, you know the number of people who have lost jobs. You know the number of companies that have closed. You know the amount of money that we lose through corruption and wastage. You know, if you're a civil servant, how William Ruto is deducting our pay slips are not breathing. If you're a parent, you know that in June last year, some people lost their children because the youths went to the streets to lament, to protest, and to show their displeasure about the government's order to pass the Finance Bill 2024, when our members of parliament, instead of exercising the autonomy that has been given by Kenyans, decided to dance to the tune of the executive. Kasongo has actually pocketed every department, every independent department or institution in this country. So we know all this. The university funding model is not working. People have made a lot of noise about this. Taxes are so exorbitant. Kidnappings are still ongoing. Now, instead of William Ruto confronting the mess before him, then he goes to Raila, he goes to Uhuru Kenyatta. And we continue seeing William Ruto donating more money. I understand that this morning, William Ruto donated another 20 million Kenya shillings. Disparate efforts to buy us. It's sad that there are churches that have decided they're going to accept this money. That church in Roysambu, Jesus Winner Ministry. I mean, this is evil money if you ask me. Why is it evil? Even if it was good money, but if it's going to result into police shooting people, then surely that is evil money. I don't think it is the best thing to do to take this money. And so, ladies and gentlemen, the Ruto must go song is not something that people are doing. For example, you may think that TikTokers are now getting mileage out of it, or people are looking for views or subscribers. No, it is serious. It is very, very serious. And you know, the fear is gone. Kenyans have decided we are going to express ourselves because we are tired of this government. What does it portend to William Ruto in 2027? Let me tell you, in a free, honest, and verifiable election, William Ruto cannot win. You can take that to the bank. He cannot win. Through other means, because there is this joke that in Kenya, it is not your vote that counts. It is not. There are other things. But let me tell you, kila siku sio Jumatatu, not every day is Friday. I know for sure that Chebukati is not there. Meg Whitman is not there. The regime that is in US now is the Republican, not the Democrat. Biden himself was a partner in crime. You know, Meg Whitman was the one who was supervising our elections. And I can refer you to go and check that video where he's saying that that was the freest election ever witnessed in the country. Those people are not there. And William Ruto knows very well, by the way, that is the reason why William Ruto rushed to Raila. He knows very well that people like Meg Whitman are not there. Kikilipuka sahi, should it erupt? Should the youth go to the street again? I can assure you it is going to be a mess. And so in 2027, I told you there is something that I will repeat here. The best conversation to have now is, we have agreed on one thing. We are tired of the Kenya Kwanza regime. That every common man agrees on. We have also agreed that there is an urgent need, to send him home through democratic means, of course. But now, what is the process? And that's why I'm saying that I will continue to reiterate this. Tuchukue kura. That is the number one thing to do. No amount of noise, heckling, singing Ruto must go, doing what, boycotting his rallies, doing what. No amount of that will help us in 2027. Yes, it helps to show the whole world that we are tired of William Ruto. But come 2027, because I told you, William Ruto anajipanga. This guy is preparing himself. We need to also prepare enough. And the number one thing to do is to check voters card, voters registration. Let us tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that we have a date with the Kenya Kwanza government. We have a date in 2027. And we are going there, sio kujaribu kumngoa. We are going there to make sure that we vote against him and all the henchmen, all the partners in crime. Let us sensitize each other. Number two, let us stop taking bribe. Like these churches that are taking bribe, tunanunuliwa live. Hivyo ndivyo Ruto aliingia Central. Saa zingine anaimba huko, nasema asante, 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 ewe Mungu. And when you looked at the posture of our president, you'd say, wow, this is God sent. And some people are telling me, huyu Raila ni Antichrist. And William Ruto used to give money. That is the exact formula that is using. We would be fools if we allow William Ruto to use the very, very methods that he used in 2022. I mean, to buy us back to him. We would be very foolish. You know, I have spoken to some of my friends who voted for William Ruto. And they are telling me, I mean, hatukujua, tulidanganywa. Sahi tunamjua. But then the very, very people who tell me wanamjua, bado wanamsupport. I mean, wanasema kosa la kwanza sio kosa, ila ni kurudia. The first mistake is not a mistake, but repeating that mistake is even worse. That is the mistake. I am convicted, in my considered opinion, that tukiacha kuchukua rushwa, if we take voters card, proper voter registration, and then the last one, if we stop tribal politics, William Ruto will go home. Because one of the things that he will do is to divide us along the tribal lines. It will be against our chagrin, but to his advantage. Whenever you are, as you play your politics around, can you focus on one thing? The discussions must start and end with how do we vote out this regime? By the way, I don't have a problem with William Ruto, Baba Shalim. I have a problem with William Ruto, the commander-in-chief. That is the man I have a problem with. I have a problem with the Kenya Kwanza regime. And I hope you understand that. So, ladies and gentlemen, Ruto Must Go is the song. It has become the national anthem, and it will continue to be so. Allow me to just request you not to forget to do something about Lady Hope. We are her last hope. Let us bring a smile upon her face. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.